Are you a sexual medicine or pelvic floor specialist that is looking for better solutions for your patients that can also help you bring more profit into your business? If you're treating sexual health or pelvic floor issues such as vulvodynia, ED for men, Peyronie's for men, vestibular dynia, vaginismus, dyspareunia, or incontinence with any of your patients, then this device is for you. Most of your solutions right now are probably invasive solutions like injections, potential surgery, drugs, medications, and those can work very well, but they can be rather invasive for your patients. So how about if there is a non-invasive solution for those conditions that your patients will absolutely love? SoftWave TRT is a company that produces the SoftWave technology, which is a type of shockwave. So there's 3 different types of shockwave on the market. True shockwave, that is. There's piezoelectric, electromagnetic, and electrohydraulic. SoftWave is an electrohydraulic type of shockwave device, which allows it to have the depth of penetration that's necessary to treat the pelvic floor and to treat sexual medicine patients effectively. The other shockwave devices on the market have very minimal depth of penetration. So maybe up to a stack of 5 nickels or potentially an inch or an inch and a half. But with the SoftWave device, we can potentially penetrate that pelvic floor up to 4 to 6 inches. So we're bringing blood flow to that area, decreasing ischemia, relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. Also, it helps to modulate inflammation, which can decrease pain as well. So you're getting the whole effect from the electrohydraulic SoftWave device versus any of the other devices out there. In my 30 years of practice, I would usually see these patients for 3 months, 6 months, potentially longer than that, especially if they have these chronic conditions. But what has really blown me away and been a game changer in my practice is seeing these patients get better in 1, 2, 3 visits, maybe up to 6 visits. So they're getting better in 1/10 or 1/3 the time that they had previously gotten better, and patients love it. So they not only come back to me for other issues as well, but they're referring at a higher rate than I've ever seen before, because they haven't experienced this type of improvement in such a short period of time. So utilizing the SoftWave device makes your practice more efficient. So you'll be seeing the patients for less time. If you're a manual therapist, this cuts your manual therapy in half. If you're a physician doing injections or doing any type of invasive procedures, those would basically be replaced by SoftWave, which your patients will love. And again, the reason why this works so well is because the research has shown that by increasing the blood flow to those areas, we're bringing anti-inflammatory molecules to the area, essentially modulating inflammation so that pain is reduced with patients. In Peyronie's and ED, we're activating connective tissue as well, too, to address the symptoms that they're having. And women with their gynecological conditions and pelvic floor issues, or really any type of pelvic floor pain, we're increasing that blood flow to the pelvic floor, helping that pelvic floor relax so that your treatments, anything else that you would want to do, are going to be more efficient. So those patients are going to get better faster. And when those patients get better faster, they will obviously want to refer more patients to you, and you have more room for new patients as well, too, to come into your practice. So another thing that's very exciting about this SoftWave is that it's being used by major clinics around the country. There's research going on the West Coast in regards to ED and Peyronie's and PGAD. There's research with this specific device on the East Coast in regards to female gynecological issues. There's research from physical therapists that are looking specifically at pelvic floor issues, only with this SoftWave device. So the company is dedicated to providing the research necessary to show that the outcomes will improve and help your patients. So if you want to know more about that research that's already published, please click the button below so that you can get more of your questions answered. Now, I already know that you're a healthcare authority in your area, but what I've seen with this device, and never ever before in my 30 years of practice, is I'm getting my competitors sending me their toughest cases because they aren't progressing, or the patients are finding out about me and asking them, and then they're getting that referral to me. So that just blows me away that I'm able to help their toughest cases get better, because before I had those patients that were my chronic patients, that were my toughest patients, and they weren't getting better. But with SoftWave technology, I'm seeing a significant improvement in those cases for people who have been dealing with chronic pain for a significantly long period of time. So if you want to increase your referral base, even from other competitors, SoftWave is the device that you want to take a look at.